It's a time to enjoy the beauty of probability and statistics. Wonderful. How are you, everybody who is watching this program? My name is Olenjolai, Moko TAYAI single. Simply call me Olenjolai. I thank God by His own grace, He has called me to be a national teacher in probability and statistics, or a national teacher of basic engineering and scientific mathematics for ordinary diploma. I'll be using the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania because I'm a Tanzanian and this is our national flag and I love so much my country. And I'd like to dedicate these programs to all engineers, all the technicians in engineering and science who would like to take the leverage and enjoy the beauty of basic engineering and scientific mathematics. We'll be together in this program, and we have our online institution that's called Online. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you into Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolai. Simultaneously, I would like to welcome you into one of our official YouTube channels that's called Online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolai. So with these contents, we think that, okay, that's wonderful. So I know that you've been a great student, you've been an excellent student, possibly that you are struggling with different challenges on learning basic engineering mathematics and scientific mathematics for ordinary diploma. Possibly you've been given up, you've been using different alternatives in order to figure out the best solution for your problem. I want to tell you that you've never tried to be a student of Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, but you can do right now. You can in order to enjoy the beauty of this stuff. So, you're asking yourself so many questions. What problem are we solving? It's my research that I have been a student in one of the higher institutions in Tanzania called the National Ministry of Technology. I used to do my undergraduate studies, but the institutions also had more than 11 engineering and science program in ordinary diploma level. So I found more than 50% of students, of ordinary diploma students, they used to have supplementary, others they used to have discontinuous, others they used to just have absconding in basic engineering and scientific mathematics. So it has been a critical problem. I took some measures myself and I figured out, and I have been helping those ordinary diploma students during the weekend, but right now I said, okay, I have to solve a national problem right now to help every ordinary diploma students who is doing any program in engineering or science. So if you are if you're a parent who is watching this program, if you're a teacher, if you're a guardians or you're a sponsor who is sponsoring the ordinary diploma students, then this is the good news for them, and it's the good news for you because I know you are struggling. Possibly your students, or maybe your child, or your son, or your daughter is informing or is giving you the information that actually the environment or his or her progress of engineering, basic engineering mathematics and basic engineering mathematics or basic science, scientific mathematics is not good. So this is the good news for them. They can access these contents. In ordinary diploma, students are allowed to use mobile phones, are allowed to use computers, use smart TV, use different digital technology, digital receivers that can be used effectively. Use an iPad can be used effectively to receive this content. So that's the problem we are solving. So here we are going to teach you from the fundamental level, from the foundation level to the intermediate level, and then to the complex level. We take those complex ideas or complex concepts and break them and make them simpler and simpler, so that slow learner students will understand. Intermediate learners will understand, and even the faster learner will understand what we are teaching them, because also we have a different teaching aids to help all the three groups of students according to their speed of learning. Okay. Again, you're asking yourself what visions we have in Online Ordinary Diploma Polytechnic Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania. That are good questions, because the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 18, actually that real tell that where there is no vision, people perish. If we don't have visions, our institutions is going to perish. Okay, so we have this vision in this. It means we have an assignment of teaching and teaching and training ordinary diploma students on how you can extract knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from the classroom instruction, and combine with what knowledge, understanding, and wisdom that will teach you to extract it from the Word of God written in the Holy Bible, in order to solve real life problems. What the purpose, what the main objective of education is not to have certificate, it's not to be popular that you are maybe you are NTA level 6 in technician, or you are best, maybe you are a technician. That's not the objective of education. The objective of education is solving real life problems. The objective of education is not doing exam. Those are just some specific objectives along the journey of achieving your destination, right? So having certificate is one of the recommended stage. Doing exams is one of the recommended stage, but the main goal of education in any country, in any level, is to teach you how you can solve real life problems. I know what I'm telling you, it might be sounding impossible. Myself, I'm a product of what I'm telling you. I've been enjoying combinations of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from the formal and informal education that I used to take, with the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from the Word of God, and solving real life problems. So you can ask me a question, Olenjolai, what the real life problems you have solved by combining those two knowledge, those two understanding, those two wisdom from different and actual that we call just from different, completely different aspects of what of life. This is the one of the good example. This program, it's a good real life problems that I'm solving in the level of the nation. I'm teaching present and future generations. These contents will be accessed even 5 years later. What I'm teaching, I'll have a big focus of what I'm teaching to different students of the different level and the different status. Even the HD ordinary diploma students, they can take advantage of these contents. So that's what you have to understand. It might take several months, or it can take. However, remember that the main objective of Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania is to teach you on how to think differently to solve real life problems. So today we are in departments of basic engineering, scientific mathematics, and the module or course is called Probability and Statistics or Statistics and Probability. This content is the second being taught in second year, or it's abbreviations of ordinary diploma in engineering and ordinary diploma in science. We are not teaching business mathematics, however, that they can find the year contents. Remember that I'm using the curriculums of NACTE, which is National Council for Technical Education in Tanzania, but these contents can help any students in any continent in Africa. It can help any ordinary diploma students in America. It can help any ordinary diploma students in Asia, in Europe, okay, in Australia. So you can take advantage of these contents, as how myself have been a good student of contents created and provided by MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The contents have been provided by Stanford University, for example, by Learn Fourier series, by using the lectures which have been taught by the professors in Stanford University. So that's why that these contents can help students in India, can help students in the United States of America, can help students in, for example, that in Sweden, can help students in Nigeria, okay, can help students in South Sudan, can help students in Sahara, in South Africa, in different places of the world. Wonderful. So this is NTA level 5. It's the second year in ordinary diploma, but don't worry about the level. Maybe it's the second year or third year or first year, regardless. It depends on your institutions. You are learning probability and statistics at what? In which semester? At what year? So this is the second semester. Okay, second semester. It's the contents, second semester taught at DMT. Then this lecture 0 is called General Introductions of Probability and Statistics. So ladies and gentlemen, because I want to give you the big picture, let me right now discuss a little bit of event to you about educational Tanzanian educational authorities, educational authorities in what? So this is intermediate. Okay, so actually, okay, in basic to higher education. So we say that we have 3 authorities, and this is the big picture of those 3 authorities. The first one is called the vocational education, and what? And training authority, authority. In short, we call it VETA. Okay, this providing education in NTA level, in National Technical Award, okay, national level, okay, national level 1 to 3. So then the next one we call it, we have National Council. National Council of what? National Council of Technical Education. National Council of Technical Education, in short we call it NACTE. This is the point where we are. So in NACTE we have different NTA level. We have ordinary diploma. So we start with what? So NACTE we have 4DE, and this is NTA level 4 to 6. And then we have B-Eng and Bachelor in Science and Laboratory, okay? So here we have NTA level 7, NTA level 8. Then we have what? Masters in Engineering, okay? And this is NTA level 9. Possibly that you have doctorate in engineering. I'm not sure, but possibly might be because it's not existing right now. It's NTA level 10. Then we have another authority which is called Tanzania. It's called Tanzania, bear with me, Tanzania or TCU, Commission for Universities. This is very important information for universities for the Tanzania. In short, we call it TCU. So this also is programming, is providing the institutions under TCU providing ordinary diploma, providing Bachelor in Engineering and Bachelor in Science, okay, program, also providing Master in Engineering and Master in Science, also providing what? Doctorate in Engineering and Doctorate in what? In Science. So remember that NACTE focusing on what? Competence-based. Say competence-based. Competence what? Based. Why TCU is focused? Because these are the higher institutes, higher authorities, or these are the two authorities oversee the higher education. So competence-based, and here we have what? Knowledge-based. Okay? Knowledge-based. So this one is knowledge-based, and this one focuses on competence-based. Okay, so let us take a big picture of NACTE. Say NACTE. So the big picture of NACTE, here we have actual 3 levels. Okay, 3 levels. We have a level that we call it ordinary diploma. We are looking where do we find the module or the course called the probability and statistics. This is the way that I used to think. I think differently. Tell your neighbor, Olenjolai, think completely different more than other teachers. But remember, Olenjolai does not know everything about probability and statistics for ordinary diploma. I just know a small portion, but I have a responsibility to teach others. So ordinary diploma. So ordinary diploma. And then, so this ordinary diploma is provided in different NTA level. So here we have NTA level 4, and then so you go to NTA level 5, NTA level 6. Then we have another level which is Bachelor in Engineering or Bachelor in Science in Laboratory and Technology. Okay, so 14. Bachelor in what? Bachelor in Laboratory Science and Technology. So here we have 2 NTA levels. So we have NTA level 7, which you'll cover it later, and NTA level 8. But again, we have Masters in Engineering. I'm not sure if there is Master in Science. Okay, so here we have this, we call it, according to NACTE, we call it NTA level 9. So this is the big picture of the authority where we kept the module or the course called probability and statistics. Remember that NACTE is focusing on competence, so we'll be teaching you with objective of what competence-based. And remember that competence-based in OLPITO, we are going to teach you, in OLPITO, we are going to teach you active learning. It means that you as a student in every will be allowed and giving you a chance to ask your questions. In every lecture, I'm going to leave the homework. Except maybe I can leave, okay, even this one I can leave the homework. Except in this lecture 00, okay, just I can give you the offer. So that's why, so here, as I say that, so if we take the big picture of this one, we have again 3 levels, okay? So here, this is the point. Ordinary diploma are found in this level, in NTA level 4 and NTA level 5 and NTA level 6. So let us start. The first year is called in ordinary diploma is called the NTA level 4. And the second year is called the NTA level 5. The third year is called the NTA level 6. Okay? So here we have 2 semesters. We have 2 semesters. Okay? So the first semester, and then we have the second semester. The first semester we used to teach our students the module called the algebra for DIT, and even mostly curriculums of NACTE. The name might be changed, but the focus is algebra. The second semester we teach our students 3D, vectors, and the complex number. Then in the second semester where we are, in the second year, we have also 2 semesters, and we learn basic engineering mathematics in semester 1 and semester 2. So this is supposed that it is semester 1, semester 2. In the semester 1, we used to teach our students the module called differentiation and integration. Some of them, we used to teach them differentiation, principle, rule of counting, and matrices. Okay? But here, we used to teach them statistics, and what? Statistics and probability. Statistics and probability. In NTA level 6, also we do teach our students what? We teach our students another module, or 2 modules. The first one, called the connect. Modules of what? Of NTA, of ordinary diploma, will be NTA level 4 to 6 at DIT. And this is representing because this is the common according to the requirements of NACTE, because NACTE is the authority that overseeing all the technical institutions in Tanzania. So the first module is called the algebra. This is just repetitions of what we've taught you in general introductions of basic engineering and scientific mathematics. The second one is called the trigonometry, 3D, vectors, and the complex number. Just I want to write this for you to know where are you heading to, complex numbers. Then this is for the NTA level 4, right? So this is NTA level 4, and also this is NTA level 4. First semester, second semester. Third module is called the differentiation, in mostly differentiation and integration. This is NTA level 5. And the one that you are teaching right now is called the statistics and the probability. Probability, statistics and probability. This is NTA level 5. So we have the first one is called the conics and the differential question. And the sixth one is called what? The sixth one is called numerical methods and series. So you see that we are almost halfway of the journey. We are here. Okay? We are done with the first 50%. We are almost 60% when we cover statistics and probability. So the topics of statistics and probability are two, right? So the first topic is called statistics. Not the first main topic, statistics, say statistics. The second topic is called probability. So in the next lecture one, I'll teach you the general introductions of what? The general introductions of statistics. Get prepared to receive the good news. Get prepared to be challenged by me, and get prepared to do the homeworks voluntarily, and you have to send your homework on the comment sections. However, later on, so I'll give you the access or the way that you can send your homework after you took the photo and convey it or use the cam scanner. Then you send to me in a different ways, whether by using the email. So keep connected. I'll let you know how you will send me your homework, especially the one that you cannot write, the one that uses mathematical symbols or graphs, because you cannot do or achieve that business in comment section. Comment section, you can write only texting and then maybe providing the link for. So again, so I would like, after just giving this overview, join me in another big picture when I present to you the reference books that you need to enjoy statistics and probability for the ordinary diploma. So keep on enjoying the beauty of probability and statistics for ordinary diploma students. Okay, so let us continue with our beautiful module or course that we call probability and statistics, or in some of the institutions called statistics and probability. Remember that we may call it probability and statistics or statistics and probability. So just the same name, okay? Because just those are the very important branches of mathematics. Statistics is a branch of mathematics, probability is a branch of mathematics. So as ordinary diploma students who is expecting to be an excellent competence-based technicians, you have to stay tuned and you have to stay focused on this program. So right now, I would like to present to you, ladies and gentlemen, reference books, notes and materials of probability and statistics, or reference books, materials and notes of 40 of statistics and probability. So the following are essential reference books of probability. So the following are essential reference book of 40 of probability and statistics for ordinary diploma in engineering, not for PNG, for ordinary diploma in engineering or ordinary diploma in science. Okay, and this is NTA level 5 in most institutions. Can cover this in NTA level 5. It means second year of ordinary diploma in engineering or science, or third year of ordinary diploma program. So it means that books of probability and statistics for OD in engineering and OD in science, NTA level 5. The first reference is the course outlines of probability and statistics given by by module or course master, okay? By your teacher, your lecturer, or your tutorial assistant. Whether you are being told by the tutorial assistant or assistant lecturer or a lecturer or a professor. So you have to ask him or her to give you the course outlines of this module that called the statistics and probability or probability and statistics. So it's very important. In some of the institutions, for example, in DIT, the course outlines is also called the sub-enabling outcome. Enabling outcome. Sub-enabling what? Sub-enabling outcome. Okay, outcome. So in some of the institutions, so you can ask either course outlines as the common language in for the most students or university students. So you can call it sir, or you can ask if there's some outcomes, because this is given, or it's free, it's open, okay, it's open content to every student to know the directions of the course or module. The second reference material, which is actually the first reference book that you need in order for you to master this module or this course, is called Introductory Statistics by Barbara Illows and Oti and Susan. Very important book. So this will introducing to you a concept of statistics and probability. Statistics and probability, these are the common topics that you have already learned during your ordinary secondary education, or form 2, form 1 and form 2. Yes, I think so. So form 1 and 2. Okay, so it means that form 1 and 2. Yeah, so form 1, form 2 and form 3. So you have learned statistics, introductions of what is statistics. For the form 3, the third chapter. For the form 2, it's a chapter within 11 chapters of what of basic mathematics. So this introductory statistics will give you the overview. It's called introductory statistics, but the good thing, it contains both probability and statistics. And statistics as a branch of mathematics also, it has its own topics. There are so many topics of what of statistics. And later on, that for example in this, later on, if you'll be learning probability and statistics for undergraduate education, then we'll see how statistics relate with probability, right? Because you know that probability is what's the probability of an event? Is equal to the number of events of a number of sample space that you know. Okay, and then when we talk about statistics, we mean about the class mark, we mean about the class interval, we mean about maybe the actual data, and then the way that we arrange in frequency, in what is standard deviations, in range, and whatever. So the second reference book that you need is called Mathematics for Electrical Engineering and Computing by Mary Attenborough. Okay, this is another reference book. And the good thing that because you have the course outlines, you should not read everything that's given or being taught or explained in these books. You have to be selective. And that's why you need the sub-enabling outcomes sheet or the course outline sheet, which it can be 1 page or 2 pages. Okay, in most institutions is 1 page. That's what you need in order to know, in case you have a soft copy of Mathematics for Electrical Engineering and Computing by Mary Attenborough, what should you read? What should you learn? Or should you extract? What should you learn from this book? Again, the first reference is called Probability and Statistics for Engineers and Statistics. And then the author, okay, Probability and Statistics. I think that I forgot. Probability and Statistics for Engineers and Statistics. The 7th editions by Walpole R.E. So by Walpole R.E. So that the author. Probability and Statistics for Engineers. You are an engineer. I believe that also you are a statistic. So this is, you see, it's our book, right? I'm also an engineer. I'm also a computer scientist, okay? So the fifth one, it's what John E. Frost. And this is the 6th editions. The book is called Mathematical Statistics. Mathematical Statistics. Mathematical Statistics. Mathematical Statistics. That's the name of the book. Very interesting book. But again, I advise you, my dear student, you have to make sure to extract what you have to learn according to the requirement of your course. Then the 6th reference is called Online Books and Notes of Probability and Statistics. So you can go into different institutions, colleges, and universities worldwide, and then see the contents they are providing online, whether notes in PDF, whether notes that in Word, whether maybe you can find some of the books, the free books, free ebook, we call it online, it means e-learning or ebook. And as you can access some of the online materials that you have learned them online. So you have a broad range of what you have to cover, or of obtaining the reference materials without too much of hassling. It's a matter of yourself that what you want to learn at what time. So that the 5th reference book, it's the 1st reference book, but it's the 5th reference material. Again, the 6th reference material, I have explained about the 6th that of 9 books and notes of probability and statistics, or statistics and probability. The 7 reference books is class manual or class notes. So this can be either called the class manual, or maybe in your institutions or in your college you call it notes. of Probability and Statistics by the course or module master. Example, DIT Manual of Probability and Statistics, Manual, DIT Manual, or DIT's Manual, St. Joseph Manual of Probability and Statistics. This is the abbreviations of probability. Okay. Then the ACE reference is the second edition of Olenjolai M.T. Notes of Probability and Statistics, which you can order online. Just click the descriptions below there. You'll see the link on how you can order the copy of our notes so that you can go through when you are taking the leverage of this video or the leverage of this content. The next reference is reference material that you need in order for you to understand the model of statistics and probability is scientific calculator. Scientific calculator. So scientific calculator. So scientific calculator, we recommend Casio function 991 MS. That's the scientific calculator that we recommend. And the good thing that I have one, this belongs to me. But the good thing that you can also visit him online diploma library, where you can order original scientific calculator. We have number 1 and number 2. So it means that it depends on each applications. We recommend number 1, Casio function 991 MS scientific calculator for you to take the leverage of it, right? So it means that you can order number 1 to cost you 55,000 Tanzania shillings, and then number 2, the Casio function 991 MS, number 2, it costs him 35,000 Tanzania shillings, and we can send this original scientific calculator to any regions or to any institutions or college across the entire country of Tanzania. Okay, so that's a very important point that you have to know. Okay, so that is the scientific calculator that you have to refer. Okay. Okay, Casio FX 900 MS. Again, part B, this is all about the textbook. Part B, you need also question and answer. Reference books. Okay, books or material. Books or material. So you need also in your journey of learning probability and statistics, right? So this one, to make number 10, means you need past papers. Past papers. Past papers. So when you say past papers, example, you need just 1, you need just 2, just 3, which you got in makeup. You need also final exam, past papers or final exam, or in some of the colleges we call it university exam, UE. You need also tutorial sheet, tutorial sheet, tutorial sheet, and also tutorial sheet. Okay, tutorial sheets, okay, tutorial sheets, and then you need, so you need tutorial sheets, okay, tutorial sheets, and then you need what again? Okay, tutorial sheets, you need maybe assignment sheet, assignment sheet. Okay, assignment sorting, assignment sheets. So these past papers will give you the overview of how questions of probability and statistics for technicians is being set, right? So you have to make sure that you have them, because we are going to use them. And even myself, as your teacher, I'll be solving so many questions from test 1, test 2, test 3, which is called makeup testing, from the final exam, from the university exam, from the tutorial sheet, from assignment sheets of different institutions, colleges, and universities for ordinary diploma. Remember that in our boundary is we are teaching ordinary diploma. So we should have to make sure that we don't overdose you. So any contents that you're going to find in online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, whether the spiritual content or whether the mathematical contents or the programming contents or the engineering contents, you have to know that this is a grade for ordinary diploma students. It's not just the ordinary diploma teachers who are teaching ordinary diploma. They can take these materials and use them as a reference in order to impact this knowledge into the mind of the students. But remember that Olenjolai does not know everything about probability and statistics for ordinary diploma or for NTA level 5. I just know small portions of it, but I have a responsibility to teach others about what I know. It's an assignment. When I was learning, God gave me an assignment. I have to teach millions and millions of other students about the beauty of probability and statistics for ordinary diploma. So stay focused. I don't know about you. You have the same assignment like mine? Many students used to say that, no, sir, I'm not a teacher. Now everybody's a teacher. Okay? But the callings might be kind of, just the distance where we have to go in teaching might be different. Okay, so mean that before I end this session, I would like just also to tell you about the prerequisite. The prerequisite of probability and statistics for ordinary diploma is statistics, and is the topic of statistics that we taught you in Form 2 of ordinary secondary education, and the topic of statistics that we taught you in Form 3 as the third topic among the 8 topics of basic mathematics in Form 3, and also the prerequisite of probability is the topic we taught you in Form 4 in basic mathematics Form 4 that called it probability. So we build the foundations and we have to build on top of that foundation. However, that we can remind in lecture 1, lecture 2, we can remind of probability post, we can remind you what we taught you in O level. Right? So but if you come from, or if you're a graduate from advanced education, you can take advantage. You can find that this stuff are just revision for you because you have learned them in advanced pure mathematics are the 2 different topics of Form 6. So that is for the Tanzania. If for international student, if maybe you have never enjoyed these contents, we are going to assume that every student of ours has never learned about this content. So we'll be starting from the fundamental idea into the advanced idea. So we'll be taking you. So even my examples because I want to make complex things or complex ideas in statistics and probability to be simpler and simpler and simpler. So I will be using different teaching techniques. Remember that the heart of online undergraduate, the heart of online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania is understanding. We'll never teach you how to cram. We don't know how to cram. Myself, I don't know how to cram. And I don't know how to teach you to cram. I will teach you how to understand this stuff. And if you understand, the understanding has to stay in your mind for the rest of your life. Prerequisite of this module of probability and statistics, you will need these concepts when you'll be learning higher engineering probability and statistics and higher scientific probability and statistics in undergraduate educations. And even after you'll cover these contents or you'll learn these contents in detail in postgraduate studies. So everything that I'm teaching you, keep it in your mind. Even if you pass an exam, maybe test 1, test 2, test 3, don't throw them away and say that this is over. I'm done with probability and statistics. I want to tell you that you remember me one day. That's not over. But the good thing, these are the digital contents and these are the videos which are vital for the present and future generation. So even if you forget any concept later on, don't worry, because you can come back again and again and again and review what we taught you so you can apply in future in understanding the future module and also in understanding how you can solve real life problems. Are we together? If you have understood, please tell me in the comment section so that I may be happy to know that you have understood what I've been teaching you in this lecture 00, the general introductions of probability and statistics. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of lecture 1, lecture 0, general introduction of probability and statistics, or general introduction of statistics and probability. I would like to welcome you in lecture 1, when I'll be teaching you now, or we start building the strong foundation of statistics, and I'll be teaching you step to step until we reach into the new concept that you have never learned in O-level education. Right? So don't worry, don't be stressed. Make sure to join me. Invite some of your classmates, invite some of the ordinary diploma students around you in the same class, in other courses. Well, these contents can be accessed in the entire country, in any institution, college, in any institution, in any college, in any university in Tanzania. You can access these contents at any time and anywhere. And then even international students can access these contents at any time and anywhere. So it's a time for you to enjoy the beauty of probability and statistics for the best technician. So you have to think always that one day, and you have to tell yourself and preach yourself, one day I'll be the best technician. One day I'll be the best technician. Okay, so it means that in case you feel from your heart that you want to offer our God who is in heaven, your free willing thanksgiving, then don't hesitate yourself to make sure that you do it through this telephone number. That's Thanksgiving offering. Is or Sadaka in Swahili. So you may send your free willing thanksgiving to God through this telephone number 0759745331, and you have to offer it by faith, because by faith we offer our free willing thanksgiving to God, or we offer any types of the offering to God, because God is the one who is going to reward you 100 times what you are going to offer. And I want to tell you in advance, we have a vision to record more than 400 videos of ordinary diploma and to enjoy together, I and you, the beauty of basic engineering and scientific mathematics for the rest of your life. So make sure that you subscribe. Remember to subscribe, you share, you link, you like our videos, and then remember that to visit it every time. So you have to make sure that every day you are an active student, and you have to visit our YouTube channel that called Online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAIM, so that you will be informed or will be well educated according to the syllabus and curriculums of ordinary diploma under NACTE, or under National Council of Technical Education in brief is, or in short is called NACTE in Tanzania, right? You want to be a best technician who is well thinking or think differently mathematics? Stay tuned in this channel. Okay, so you can send your free willing thanksgiving and it will be used effectively to pay for the running. There is a very high running cost to record at least one video that you see online, because it's a kind of a huge project, and the sponsor of this project is God himself, right? Elohim, God of Abraham, God of Jacob, and God of Isaac is the sponsor of this program. So you should not worry about maybe the running cost or about it or whatever, because God is our God is going to take, or is in charge of everything, in charge of myself, who is the founder of this program, and in charge of yourself, who is the learner of the present and future generation. Again, I would like just to share with you, or to tell you the registration, how you can register yourself. You found that you have enjoyed the contents that we provide in Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolai M, in square bracket Olenjolai. So you want to register yourself. How can you register? That's a very good question. It's very simple. You can register yourself within a minute, and the registration is free. It's not like in most institutions or colleges that you have to pay for the registration fee. So here registration is free, and then the content you access them free, because you have God who is in heaven has paid for you. So create, if you don't have any email address, or any email address, whether Yahoo or Gmail, then create or open a new email. Okay, a new email, either Yahoo or a Gmail. How? Just you go to the Google search engine and then write, how can I create a new email? Then you'll see the process that you have to follow. The second step, after you create a new email, or you have your own email, then we ask you to sign in. I know most of ordinary diploma students, they have an email, so you can skip the first step. So sign in YouTube. Sign in YouTube by using your email that you've created. Then the third step, to sign in, we ask you now to search what? ODPITO. ODPITO is abbreviations of Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolai. So search this in what? In YouTube. So once you search, you'll see a software button which is round, and then you'll see the national flag as one at the picture in this profile. And when you see that, when you open it, so you have to click this button, then you see the subtitles or titles in the toolbar that called the head, video, then you have playlisting, then you have channel, then you have community, and about. I believe that you've seen it. So the first step for you to be registered permanently, we ask you that to click this button. Okay? So we ask you to click this button. So click the button supporting subscribe. Subscribe. Click the button which is written so to subscribe. And once you click the buttons of subscribe, then you can, so the text will change into subscribed. And when the text is changed into subscribed, then you'll see the icon of the bell. Click this icon of the bell and choose the option supporting of all. Then you have already registered permanently for your lifetime. When you're entering level 4, level 5, second semester, then you should not register yourself in the first semester of the NTA level 6. And even in the second semester of NTA level 6, you don't need to register yourself. You can access this content lifetimes for the rest of your life. Enjoy it. Okay, so after you've been registered, why should you subscribe? That's a very good question, because possibly you have a wrong definition of subscribe. The aim for you to subscribe in online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolai is in order for you to get notification, because we are adding a new video every day in our YouTube channel. So for you to get notification officially from the YouTube community, we ask you to subscribe in order to get notifications at any time, even during the midnight that you sleep. When you wake up in the next morning, when you are online or get into online, you can access our contents. Okay, so you'll be an active student. Then the fifth step, we ask you to do what? We ask you to, okay, again, we can ask you that we would like to give you a few steps or few tips for you to enjoy our contents and access them easily. Click the playlist, which is the third text in this horizontal toolbar. And the playlist, so we have a playlist that's called the statistics. So you can access a playlist that's called the statistics, okay, or a playlist that we call the probability. We also have a playlist that's called the statistics and probability for ordinary diploma. So you can access this content. Again, you ask yourself, I believe that you are going to enjoy. We have also a playlist for NTA level 5. Again, so you can ask yourself and then say, okay, I enjoy. How can I share with other students who are studying? Maybe you're a student studying at the Dar Institute of Technology. You want to share this content with students who are studying in Karume Institute of Science and Technology in Zanzibar. How will you do that? Then we ask you that to click the icon of share, and to share these contents via social media. So via social media. So this social media, via social media. So it means that Facebook can share this the link of this video through Facebook, through email, through Telegram, through Instagram, through Twitter, through WhatsApp, and etc. in social media. So you can just click the link, use the buttons that at the right that is written share, and hence you'll be given the link automatically that you can share with other students worldwide through any social media. So even you're in Tanzania, we have a friend who is doing ordinary diploma in Kenya, you can share the link of this video and you'll be enjoying together at the same time, and we'll be prosperous and be successful together in the world of ordinary diploma. So that's the very important concept. Okay, so remember to follow these steps for you to be active students, because we are serious and we need serious students. Okay, make sure that you do those steps and insist somebody, your friends also to register themselves. So I would like to invite you to join me in lecture 1 when I'll teach you the general introductions of statistics. Don't miss it, please. Don't miss it. I'll be there to pour out what God has been teaching me for more than 10 years. Okay, I've been learning the beauty of statistics. So don't miss, because I will take you step to step. Again, I would like to ask you that when you join me next time, Please be a serious student. Have at least one reference book, have at least a book, an exercise book, have a pen, have a pencil for drawings, have a ruler, because we drawings, graphs, polygons, histograms, and statistics, but we used to add something on top of what you've been known. So until we meet, may God bless you and keep you. Until we meet in the next session, may God bless you and keep you. I love you so much. This is Sir Olenjolai, a national teacher in ordinary diploma, engineering and scientific mathematics. Stay tuned. May God bless you until we meet in the next session. See you. Enjoy the beauty of basic engineering and scientific mathematics.